Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rapper lead, back with another video. Look, you already know. I apologize for being late. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna blame it on Beyonce that I was late, because I'm telling you, it's something about the move and the wait, is it the move? And it goes and wait. How does it go? Does it go move into heated? Yeah, that's how it goes. And those tracks is so perfect because I love move. Find me. I don't need to call you. I don't need no phone. Yeah, I don't need. And you know that I'm vibing. You and me to vibe. Yeah, always catching vibes. Yeah, give me a little fire. Yo, that's is so hard. Yo, move. I think people is low-key sleeping on that track. I think that track is up there and it's so short. This is how I move. This is how I sweet moves like this. Yo, that shit is so hard. Real talk. So anyway, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like this video. Hit the bell notification. Hit all notifications so you know each and every time I go live. So let's see. What's up, Jeremiah? What Missy do? This is like 2 or 3 days old news. You know what I'm saying? I'm just finally speaking on it. I don't even know if I spoke. I don't know if I spoke about this in any of my other videos. But hold on. All the chicks that can rap become combining forces, I swear. Yeah. What's up, Miss Flapjacks? Hey, Laurent, everybody. What's up, Dolo Marcus? What's up, Miss NBA to you? Yeah, man. So listen, make sure that you subscribe, all of that shit. Yeah, let's start it off. Let me just play my track real quick. Make sure that you check out my new song, Best Me, streaming on all platforms. Best Me, search Laron, L-E space R-O-N, Best Me on all platforms. I'm gonna put it in the description. I don't know why I didn't do it. I had like an hour before the video started, so I should have had all of my ducks in a row, but I was doing some other shit. So yeah, let's get into that real quick and I'm gonna be right back. Let's go.
Exit 6. Laurent, Best Me, yeah, let's go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses, they just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with bald tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement, I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses, all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music draw influence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it, I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last, I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angel's lurking, even if I ain't attend your service. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal, what the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything, I put that on everything. You deserve the better things, I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. yoo-hoo. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you.
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots and
Yeah. So let me see what's going on. Give me a second. What's up, PJ? What's up, K Holiday? How you talking about Nicki when your career was rapping, when you was rapping Ficky? Hey to my sisters in chat. What's up, Drika? What's up, Juju? So yeah, let's just jump into the shit real quick. Let me bring up the shade room because I want to bring up first this Lizzo and Aries Spears shit. So I honestly think that he was trying to be funny, but I just felt like, you know, it's online now and everybody has an opinion, so whatever. I actually want to just say something after I play this. So let me just scroll down. Let me see. Oops, Aries Spears' response to Mike Epps after he came to Lizzo's defense. All right, let's go. Let's start from the original post. I guess that got this shit stirred up. I guess Aries Spears was in a interview. Where is it at? I'm not scrolling too fast. Hold on. All right, right here.
That actually make good music, man.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her, yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like an emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body on. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape in the world, but I still, you know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble. You know what kills me about women is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay, queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Diabetes, heart problems, heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all claim.
Yo, you know somebody.
Hold on.
Man.
And that goes across the board for men too. You know, I want you to do something, and I don't know, you might be a part of this crowd too, but I'm just telling you, and I'm even guilty of this sometimes. We all love our carbs and our processed food, certain shits that we like. A lot of us eat really clean, but I am guilty of eating clean, and I am guilty of eating some bad foods too. What I'm saying is sometimes you just got to sit back and see like what type of foods people feel like. How often do they eat vegetables? How often do they feed their body vegetables? Like how often do they eat good food? I think that's a great observation because that usually goes hand in hand with health. Like I need to, like, to be honest with you, for the past like month and a half, I haven't been eating. Well, I've been eating vegetables, but not like the type of vegetables I want to eat. Like I've been eating beans and stuff like going out to eat. But I need to start eating more vegetables like I used to, like eating like the types of vegetables I was eating. But it's important to like add that into your diet, and that goes across the board. It's not just that's not just women, that's men too. You see just as many obese men. It's like, to me, I feel like he's a comedian, so he's trying to, I feel like do you think he's trying to be funny or do you think he's dead ass? But this is what I wanted to say. Just being on YouTube and hearing commentary from different women have spoke on Lizzo's weight before, and they've called her beautiful, and they said that they didn't want to see all of that. There's several women who do commentary on Lizzo. It's like, so I don't like when you see all of the tweets and stuff or the comments that people were making. I mean, I understand it's the internet. Everybody's gonna make a comment, especially on a blog, you know what I'm saying? Or Twitter. People can make comments, but yeah, let's just continue. Hold on.
Plate of mashed potatoes, all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it comes to that ridiculous. But if you really gave, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you, we love your confidence, boo-boo, but this ain't it.
They have
This
done
ain't
that.
it.
They have.
That's the real love.
They have done
Y'all will
that.
jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
Damn.
All claim
That's
womanhood
crazy. One more
and about
time.
sisterhood and support for your sister, when it come to that ridiculous. But if you really gave, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you. We love your confidence, boo-boo. But this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it.
Damn, that nigga.
It's treadmill time.
Damn, that's crazy. So, I mean, I think that he's trying to be funny. Obviously, he's trying to be facetious. Come on, y'all. Like people take things serious. And you know what's so crazy? Lizzo is she's talented. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only people who I really think that be wanting sympathy is the ones who not really talented and they just got to have some sort of gimmick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a Cardi B. She always, so sympathy shit with her is real because nothing with her is real. It doesn't feel real because somebody else does it and you just present it. Like, so this is why, like, you always fighting and battling. But anyway, in regards to what he's doing, I think that he has a bit of a truth to how he feels about it. Me personally, Lizzo has done some outrageous things when it comes to like, posting online to me. But I mean, do what you want to do. I can kind of understand, like, like do what makes you happy. And just know that if whatever, I feel like this. So just to make it even, a woman could be 100 pounds and post photos and post photos showing her ass on the internet. Believe it or not, just because you might see more hearts or whatever, to be honest, if you look at the right comments, I'm pretty sure Lizzo gets a lot of love too. But people just want to harp on the little hecklers like this. He's a heckler. He's a comedian. He's supposed to do shit like this, in my opinion. But it's online. Everybody got an opinion. Now you see everybody commenting. He's a straight up bitch. Lame. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it is that a lot of women speak out about the way that Lizzo, how she conducts and dresses herself, like her whole, what I'm saying, her whole get up when she comes on social media doing that craziness. Like a lot of women have spoken up, but the thing is that their voices are smaller and compared to a big blog like the Shade Room and shit like that. So anyway, let's keep going.
Jump on me for making jokes.
So they say you're not the same shape. This man looks like he's the one out of order escalator. This man looks like he's one out of order escalator away from passing on. What is he talking about? People be going too far. He's getting attacked because he's a big guy, but when slim fit dudes like Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate said the same things, y'all okay with it. Nobody batted one eye when Aries Spears is public. Wait, nobody batted an eye, but Aries Spears is a public enemy number one. Shaking my head. See, I never see that. Fat phobia is alive and well, and unfortunately, these replies proves it. I would say that there is some validity to that statement. I do believe that because, yeah, I do. So let's keep going. The projection is powerful here because what exactly does he think he looks like? It's not lost on me how fat black men be quick to disparage fat black women. The cognitive dissonance is palpable. So anyway, I think that he did say that he was overweight. So, whole time you breathing heavy while sitting in Lizzo dancing in heels for hours and playing the flute during them. And PSA, being fat doesn't mean you're unhealthy. And why? Can I ask you a question? I might be deaf to a lot of these people with check marks, but why? This is why I laugh so hard by that boy in Fiddle, whoever he is, and he always be like in talking to Nicki and stuff in Fiddle on Twitter because he blocked me because I laughed at somebody because he made a comment under Nicki's tweet and somebody asked him, "Why are you verified?" And I started laughing because I thought that question was so brutally honest because. Like, why are you verified? I feel like Twitter, they give a verification badge to anybody. Real talk. Like, they give a verification badge to anyone. So, Aries Spears walked my way. This is so disappointing to say the least because Aries used to be funny. I don't know if he thought Lizzo was a fat joke, was a low hanging fruit, or if he's triggered seeing her get support he wishes he got when his career stalled as a result of his weight. But this ain't it. I'm not retweeting that video where Aries Spears is filled with a bunch of self-hate. That was disgusting to watch. I couldn't even finish. So hateful, hypocritical, and delusional. People are so sensy. People are so sen. They're so sensy. The boy, he was trying to be funny, honestly. Let's watch this one more time.
Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro.
Wait. I want to ask you a
know
question
somebody
too.
that
I want to ask you a question too. Let's click off of this because I wanted to start from the beginning. Do you feel? I feel like the person who was interviewing him almost set him up too. It was almost like I really couldn't like. And this is not to say that Lizzo is not. Lizzo is very talented, but I just felt like the tone of his voice made me feel like it was a setup. Like he wanted him to say something bad about Lizzo. Now I'm wondering if this was staged. Let's do it again.
somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her? Yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like an emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body on. Like, come on, man.
So many women have said that online about her. So let's go. I don't care. Did I trip?
I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape in the world, but I still, you know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get me. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes
that was wrong.
is in trouble. You know what kills me about women?
Because
is the hypocrisy and the contradiction.
That was wrong because the women I know, the big girls who I know, they still pull niggas and they still get them all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be having like little slim, skinny niggas who be obsessed with them and shit. I don't think it's a fat fetish thing because I know women who are big women who have whole families with guys who are slim, tall, whatever. Like, I don't think it's based off of what a person likes. Like, you know, it's based off of what they like. But I think that was wrong to say that she looked like a plate of mashed potatoes. This is what I really would say about Lizzo. I felt like around the time when Lizzo was doing a lot of stuff like that, I felt like Megan was posting stuff and like, you know, being a whole hot girl and having her ass out and stuff like that. And a part of me feels like, you know, by her being connected to Megan and being close, I felt like maybe she wants to be like that too. You know, a lot of big girls want to wear small, short shit, and I feel like they should wear it if they want to. You know what I'm saying? But just know that I feel like even if you slim, it's gonna be met with something. Somebody is always gonna have something to say. They always gonna. The whole thing about it is, can you handle it? You know what I'm saying? Can you deal with it? If you know you look a certain way when you walk out the house and you have something on and you know people are gonna look at you, you gotta just own it up from that moment that you decided to step out with it and just be like, I'm eating this shit. Like it is what it is. You know when you leave the house and that shirt is a little too small and you're gonna keep pulling it up. Like, you know, it's so crazy in New York. Tell me if you've seen this anywhere. I'm not just saying this is just a New York thing, but me and my friend used to always talk about this, and she would always just be like, "Oh my gosh," she was like, "I hate them bitches who always be trying to pull their jeans up. Like, why you ain't got no belt on, or why your jeans don't fit? Like, you know, when somebody always pulling their jeans up, like you knew when you left the house that morning that those jeans was gonna do that. So it's like, why wasn't you?" That goes to anybody, male or female. Keep pulling these jeans up, or you know when some shit is too tight. Like, nah, fuck that. You know it. Let me read some of the comments because I didn't even read the comments. I have a close friend that's very big, but she doesn't have any stretch marks. She still has a small waist, and she's very, very pretty skin. Okay, he fat as itself. Oh, but if a man don't want to see a fat woman naked photo, how do the man date a woman? I'm not sure if wait, but if a man don't want to see fat woman naked photo, how do men want to date a woman? I don't know. Do you think a naked photo is the proper way to, you know, to even, I mean, it depends on who you are. Nothing new, honestly, because majority of black men love to shade black women, but would be walking around with a white woman of any culture built like mashed potatoes. That's crazy. That's real talk, though. That is true. Him looking as round and out of shape as is got some nerve. Let's see. I wonder when they're going to leave Lizzo alone now. She's finally toning it down. Yeah, she has toned it down. You know, she's winning. Her song is doing really good. You know, especially since she dropped that dead weight with that Cardi B collaboration. She's doing real well, and I'm proud of Lizzo. So, you know.
Yes, queen, slay, queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Diabetes, heart problems, heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all claim
Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man?
all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it come to that ridiculous. But if you really gave, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you, we love your confidence, boo-boo, but this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all want to be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
Oh, you mad hoe? You ain't headline. You my son, and it's bedtime. I surely just had to put together lines. It ain't working out. It ain't crunch time. Yeah, that's my shit. So let me see. Laurent, I'll be honest, since Lizzo got a man, she calmed down a lot, her antics down. She finally got chose. Okay, he's weird. I agree with him a little, just a little bit, right, Nicole? I feel like calling her a plate of potatoes was wrong. No, that was wrong. But I have heard different women do commentary on Lizzo. Black women's channels who I love and support, all in the, I guess, the man's fair, the woman's fair. Like, people have made comments across the board. So, you know, both in support and both picking it apart for what they think that it is, calling her a mammy and all of, you know, shit like that. So, I mean, what do you think? It's all about what you think. It really, one thing that I do know is that sometimes you can't get trapped into what people think, like, because even this conversation, even no matter the people that it hit, is still a very, what would I say? It's still isolated in a way. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not what the masses is thinking. It's what people who are searching and who are in the mix of this shit is searching for, and they're gonna end up finding it. And of course, through the algorithm, it might show up to somebody and they be like, "Oh, what's this?" Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not. To me, I feel like that's why I feel like Cardi, on some real shit, she gets so mixed up in responding to people online, because she feel like this is the end all be all. But if you was really firm in what you was, you'd be like, you know what, that's just that's some Twitter shit or some YouTube shit. But no, she really be compelled to respond back to people and all of that, because she don't look at it like that. She really don't. Like, what happened to the sound? What sound? You can't hear me? Right message, absolutely wrong messenger. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, you said never mind. See, Nicole, you trying to set me up. You trying to set me up. What's up, David? That's a fact. She did chill out. Who cares if she loses weight? She needs to do whatever she wants, because she's a grown woman. She could do whatever she wanted. We as a people got to learn how to become more cordial when we want attention from celebrities. This dude sounds desperate. So yeah. Where was I going to bring? I wanted to show you this actually from Twitter. Let me bring this up. Let me make sure I click on this. Damn, I can't click on the full page. Let me just stop this. I want to share this real quick and show it to you, because I thought that this was crazy. Number one, I thought it was crazy that this woman was eating on the damn. I thought it was crazy that she was eating on the train, just out in the open, and just COVID and all of that, and nobody got no mask on. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't wear a mask everywhere, so I can't really say anything. But just check this video out if you haven't seen it already. But I thought that this was crazy. It's like this nigga, you could tell he be on the train, because the way that door opened up, he knew that door was about to open up. He knew it. He knew it. Let's see. Let me know if y'all can hear it, because I can't hear it.
This is an accessible station.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
The elevator is at the center of the platform.
Oh. Yo, what a blood clot this. You can hear it? Okay. Because I can't hear it. I don't know why it ain't playing for me.
Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit, and Amtrak. This is an accessible station. The elevator is
He had that door timed. Look what he did.
Oh.
That nigga put his hand in her plate. He put his hand in her plate and took that motherfucking rice. He put that, yo, that nigga is crazy. That is bold. I feel like that would you consider that as an attack? Yeah, two things. Why you got your plate all open like that?
The elevator is at the center of the platform.
Oh my God. She got a big fat ass. Yeah. Hold on. This is crazy though. Baby, it will be okay. She was fucking that rice up. She probably got that shit from that little halal truck with them dead chicken over it. She was probably like, That nigga said, "Oh, you ain't gonna give it to me? I'm about to fuck your day up." That was wrong though. Low key, I'm mad at her because I feel like if that was a man, he wouldn't have did that. Why did you mess her plate up like that? Real talk. If that was a man, it's like, why did you leave all those people alone and you chose to bother her? You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. I noticed he didn't take the food. He just smashed it. And no, look at him. He put the food in his mouth. He smacked that rice up. He put his fist down in that plate and you see? He ate some of it. That nigga is crazy. Hold on a second. Just one more time, because I don't want to OD. He did eat some of it. You talking about he just wanted to mess it up? No, he ate some. All right, so let's get off of that. So anyway, let's see. He's wrong. Rolls out and everything, right? He ain't shit. He probably shitted on the back of those pants. That's why he just cut it off and was like, "Let me just get over that." Like, and the crazy thing about it is that being in New York, I feel like I've seen him before. For some reason, he just looked familiar. It's like that nigga just put his hand down in that plate. Was like, "Can I get?" I don't know. You know what's so crazy? The one thing about me is I don't know. I've done this several times. I remember when I left Blaze Pizza one time. I had a brand. Just got this pizza from there, and I had already sat in the parking lot for like 5 minutes because I was like, I want this shit to cool down, and I'm about to have me a slice of pizza. Yeah, I opened up and took a slice of pizza out that box. I started driving. I hit the turnaround. By the time I hit the turnaround, it was this guy, like it was traffic. So it was like I was waiting to get into that part. And then this black guy, he was walking up and he was like, can he have, he wanted some pizza. I just gave him a whole box of it and he appreciated it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hope he got ready for the ride because I had jalapenos on that shit. Oh, that pizza was crazy. I like Blaze Pizza because I like to get certain things from there, even though I don't think their pizza is all of that. I do like their high rise crust or whatever the case may be. So I appreciate it, but yeah, I gave him that look like, play with me if you want to. Exactly. And I wouldn't, you know what's so crazy? Yeah, man, I would have put that food up immediately then. What he would have did, attacked her or something like that. You could tell he had that shit timed. He knew that shit was about to stop. He said, yo, and then you know what's so crazy? What if she really, but you got to think about it. What is it worth? Would you have really ran him down? Like, I know people who probably would have ran him down, but maybe she was an older woman. Like, let him have it. You know what I'm saying? You see, she tried to throw that shit back at him. Let's watch that shit one more time. I just got to see it one more time. Like, I got to see it. I got to see that. Like, got to peep it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He shitted on the back of those pants. That's crazy. God bless him, though. I don't want to say that because that's wrong. Anytime I see somebody like that, let me just say this. I'm telling you, I don't ever care what type of position you in life. Don't ever think that, thank God by some of the things that we have in place in our life. Hopefully that'll never happen, but you're one illness away from that possibly happening to you. You could be one illness away from not being able to pay your bills anymore. no family to help you or nobody to lean on. So, you got to be real careful. So, when you say bad things to people, that's how I personally feel. That's why I'm telling you, even though I be talking shit about Cardi and all of them, I be making it my business. And like, I think it might be sounding like a broken record. I make it my business to say that I would not want her to be broke. I wouldn't want her to be without and just fall to the bottom and not have money. I just don't want her to be in hip hop. But I would never say I don't want her to be successful and not be able to take care of her daughter and live in a safe community where she's made it to a certain level in life. So of course she needs to be afforded the luxury of being safe and all of that. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But you can have all of those things and not be in hip-hop and go into doing movies and shit like that, do skits and Instagram reels. They just changed the business with Instagram on reels, so do more reels and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Do more of that. Do your hair care products. Come out with a hair care product, become a billionaire with hair care. Go just do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But shit, sky's the limit for anybody, So yeah, let's keep going. Let's see it one more time. One more time for the people that.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
He is a heathen. All right, we stopping. Let's get it. Let's move on. Let's move on. I saw a video where a guy did a similar thing to a woman's phone. She body slammed the door as it closed with the slipping through perfectly. When I say I was terrified, damn. He was stalking the prey. You know what else I saw? A trained serial killer before he killed those people. I used to take the train to work, and one day I saw him. He wouldn't stop staring at me, but I kept my eyes on him. What? Wait a minute. You know who else I saw? The A-train serial killer before he killed those people. I used to take that train to work, and one day I saw him. He wouldn't stop staring at me, but I kept my eyes on him. Wow. What? Don't give me the chills. That shit gave me the chills just reading that. Like, what you mean you saw the A-train serial killer? Let me Google that and see when that happened. A-train serial. You know what? I feel like I heard about that. A-train. A-train river busted and knife attacks. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that was. You gotta be careful out there. Everybody should, man. Them trains ain't no joke. Like, yeah, you'll get got fucking with New York City. You will. Especially, I remember back in the day, what was that one spot in Brooklyn? You know what I'm talking about. I think Little Kim shot her video there. Did she shoot a video there or something? It's some train. Where's one of those is it the Junction or some shit? It's some sort of spot in Brooklyn where you gotta walk all through that shit. And one of my friends was just like, yeah, try coming through there at night. They was like, people sometimes, like back in the day, they used to just be waiting there, just waiting for people to just walk through and they'd get you. You know what I'm talking about? Brooklyn Pleasure. Is it the Junction? Is it the Junction? I was just on the train. People be wilding. Yep. J-Train. Yeah. So anyway, the VMAs and everything is coming up. So listen, so people was getting mad at me because I was online today and I had tweeted, I said Nicki should push her video into October. I was obviously like, I was being a little serious because, nowadays when tracks come out, when new songs come out, people put new songs out, they feel like they got to rush the video and put the video out quick, right? So I can't lie. And I think Nicki even understand that shit. Like when you put a video out, sometimes everything's so quick. It's just like, why? So put this in your mind for a second, because I had spoke about this last night. So put this in your mind. I think people are underestimating the power of just hosting and having a video Vanguard. I feel like that's a moment in itself. Why not let those moments ride out? Now, I understand the ultimate promo punch would be to drop the video with all of that, everything going on, right? You got the music video out. But what happens to the people who are so invested in watching the music video? Now the people are not restreaming and catching. I mean, of course, MTV is going to run it. That's going to be ran on TV. So they're going to get the replay off of that. It's going to be people looking at it online and stuff like that too, right? You're going to get the viewership. But it's like, what do you do? It's like, I think y'all underestimated when you perform just with the Vanguard alone, that's going to make her shit rise. So, okay. So this is my thing. They said that we predicted to drop the number 2 this week. Okay. So say we number 2 or top 5, cool. But then say after this week with the rush with the Vanguards, that's going to increase the streams and everything too. If she performs Super Freaky Girl, that's kind of scary to me because we don't know how much time she got and we don't know if she's going to perform Super Freaky Girl. I will hope that she does, but we just don't know. We don't know what we're going to get until tomorrow, right? So I'm saying with the way that I hope that she does, that's going to also increase it. So say we get an update like, oh, it's still going to be top 10. So what is the true rush after week 3? If you're still top 10, if that proves that the song is living off of the buzz and the promotion off just doing the VMAs, why is it imperative to drop that video immediately? I understand how the vibes was when it came to like the Do We Have a Problem and stuff like that. That's a different type of song. This is a hip hop song, but it's kind of like in itself, it kind of like sells itself. It's a viral song. You understand what I'm saying? Not only it's a classic sample, but it's a viral song. So the song is going to sell itself as long as it's getting supported. We have been wanting and waiting to make sure that we got proper playlisting from Spotify. Been wanting to make sure that we got that. So we got that now. Hopefully radio still keeps up the speed and we keep getting good radio updates for the next weeks to come. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if that's in place and everything like that, yeah, the videos is going to add more streaming points and all of that. But is it really needed if she really still eating and getting to the top and the sales are still there? See, people just want a thing. I'm telling you, and this is what's going to happen. She'll drop that video. You'll be happy for a week or two. And then the next thing is, when's the album coming? You'll be asking another question and another question. See, you might think it's far away. What's today's date? The 27th. Tomorrow's the 28th. And in a few days, it's going to be, when is September 1st? On Thursday? In a few days, it's going to be September 1st, the week after that. So you mean to tell me if you put it in your mind, as long as we waited, I felt like we waited 3 weeks for the damn Super Freaky Girl single itself. Say you had to wait 3 weeks from now to get the Super Freaky Girl video. You think something would be wrong with that? Especially if we still doing good and still in the top with the mechanisms in place that's working for us that we've been wanting to have. Like that shit feel low key good. Like I still stream hard. I use my playlist. I keep that shit going on my computer. But I can't lie to you. It feels good to like see that Nicki is getting the proper playlist in. Hopefully, like I said, the radio play stays consistent and up, and that they don't flake on her because we know what it's like. You can get all of those ads, but then people will start being funny, and then shit don't get played. I still feel like Good Form was a hit that got away. That shit had everything had everything in place. That song has so many, like, for that song to have nearly 200 and how many views Good Form got right now? Give me a second. Let me go to YouTube. Let me do that. $276 million. It don't make no sense how that song didn't get radio support. It don't make no sense how that song got no radio support. That is a clear message to you to saying like, this is why I was getting mad. And like that was back then when I think Nicki Minaj had blocked that guy, Jerome Penn, back in the days, because I think he was making people, and this is when I started to say it was Panic Barbs, because he was one of the people saying like, oh, you guys are not supporting Nicki's song and XYZ and all of this, right? I want to give you the perfect example. Super Freaky Girl is getting the support that it should be. Like, from everything on all levels is getting all of the support. I want to say this, all of her songs deserve that. All of them deserve that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like they stepped it up a little bit with Do We Have a Problem? Yeah, I think Do We Have a Problem was on today's top hits too, right? I felt like the radio play could have definitely been way more. Definitely should have been way more. You understand what I'm saying? So I felt like, strides are being, things are happening to make sure that she's having better rollouts with radio and everything. So why are we going to stress the video if we're getting everything that we want? We get in the airplay, we get in the streams. The song, we had like 19 million streams last week. So let's see what we're going to focus on this week. That's why I said, don't let up. yes, the pieces are and the pieces are put together for us to be able to win and get it. But why force the video? She dropped the video and it's gonna add like, say we get off the video like what? You should drop a video for a full, you get 20 million or whatever views. Yeah, that's going to be amazing for the charts. But if you still in the top 10, I mean, the history was already made, right? It would be dope to go number one again, though. I see if that's what people are aiming at, but the song is doing good. It's supported. It's a hit. Like, people will just rush the next moment and then you want another thing. Then when the video comes, you're gonna want the documentary or the album. Then when the album comes, you're gonna want, you know what I'm saying? Let shit live on. So people was getting mad at me and it was just like, why would she do that? Why would she not put the video out this week? The song is in this peak right now. The song is 14 days old. Why you want everything so soon? Yo, to be honest with you, if we could foresee the future, say we could go 4 weeks from now. Say we could go 4 weeks from now and I feel like the song was still top 10 or within the top 15, I would not put the video out. I promise you, I wouldn't. I would not. I wouldn't. If I could foresee 4 weeks from now and that song was still within the top, I would say it didn't drop anywhere lower than 15. Within the next 4 weeks, I would not put that video out. I wouldn't. I would make them niggas wait, because that's the thing. When everybody gets it, then it's just like the next. But you know what? The fans would harass her for all of those weeks. They would harass her. You know that they would be mad. Oh my God, this is why this. But then you know what? The biggest thing that y'all would be mad at is if we drop from number 1 to number 60. We didn't do that. So chill the fuck out. Look at it from a different perspective and lens now. The song is being supported. Isn't this what you wanted? So why are we rushing? You know what I'm saying? Why? It ain't no rush. Nicki Minaj and her fans already made history for being the first female rapper solo record to make history since 1998. The record has already been broken. It would be dope to go back number 1 again. Yes, I get it. But I'm telling you, if you think in the mind of a business, say that this was your business, right? And it's not, and we're just saying, right? So say that this was your business and you could forecast for the next 4 weeks, if you didn't spend any money on marketing, that you would still make the same amount of dollars that if you didn't do your marketing boost. Like, say that you was like, okay, with the way that the trends are going, if I don't do any marketing for this next 4 weeks, I'm still going to bring in similar revenue every single week. So I don't need to do that marketing until week 5. I'm gonna hit them with that punch. If you crazy as hell, if you don't even think in a mind frame like that, why would you do that? If the next 4 weeks you can predict and forecast that you still gonna be within the top 10, top 15, I feel like 15 could get you to the 20. But shit, and if that video come, it's gonna boom, it's gonna balance it out. Nah, hell no. I'm sorry, we all just think differently. I think 2 or 3 weeks from now would be good before rolling out. Right. LeRon, I'm at work, but you're exactly right, though. See, people was getting mad at me, though. But see, I understand it. A lot of the fans that watch, and a lot of fans who are online, we all come from different backgrounds. So, I can't make you see things through a 90s lens or whatever. But I'm telling you, that shit used to feel good sometimes. You let a song come out on radio and let it do its thing. And then before you know it, like maybe like a month and a half later, you get the video and it's just a whole nother separate thing. Then it's like, that's the conversation. I really want y'all to think about it in your mind like that. Like, do you understand where, like, I think it's like this, and maybe this is a personality trait of mine, but do y'all ever notice where I be like, oh, I'm about to go live, and then when I'm about to go live, Nicki goes live and do like a Queen Radio or some shit like that. On those days, typically, I don't ever come and go live because it's like I'm so overloaded by just listening to her show or whatever. It's like, what do I really have to say now? No, let me process the shit, and then I'm gonna come tomorrow and do it. It's like, so what I feel like with this VMA performance coming up, a lot of people are underestimating her being a host of the VMAs and also getting the Vanguard. That's promotion in itself for Super Freaky Girl. Let's see what that does for the song for the next week or 2. That's going to make the song rise too, and I think people are discounting that. So why do we got to get the video this week? I'm just saying, and in all honesty, she might be dropping the video. She might be. But in my mind, I would be like, why would you need it if the predictions is still that you're going to be in the top? No, make them wait. You could wait. And we could still be promoting and supporting this song. I just think we all think differently. And some people just want things immediately, like, oh, the video's here. Perfect point, LaRon. Oh my God, exactly. Yes, people don't process and take music anymore. Yep. You know, so crazy. If Beyonce drop her videos right now, you think that she in week 4 killing Megan Thee Stallion in sales? Megan Thee Stallion did 28,000 this week, the past week, right? I really want to know. Typically, they say your sales drop 50% the next week. Beyonce sold 6,000 records last week, pure. She only dropped a 4,000. How did you drop from 8,000 pure and you drop down to 800 copies? Do you know what 800? 800 is what percent of 8,000? 10%. So that means that you dropped 90%. That means that 90% of that, to me, that's not organic. And I already had vibes that they bought albums last week. I said that in my commentary, if you remember, when I reviewed Traumazine, when I looked at the charts the week that when they announced the Billboard and I looked at the charts from Hits Daily Double, I said, something is weird with this. I said, how does the sales, it just didn't make sense to me. And now this week you went from 8,000 pure to 800. That means 90% drop. That's almost like how I remember they compared this Madonna track when it was like historic, where it dropped from the top 10 or number 1 all the way to 80. And it was like, it was the biggest drop. It was something with Madonna back in the day. It was like one of the biggest drops or whatever. So yeah, I'm excited for the VMAs, y'all. Think about it, and I'm not trying to be confrontational or anything like that, but think about everything that we get in and the updates that we've been wanting and the playlisting that we've been wanting. Like today, I seen somebody complaining because on Spotify, they like, how did we get pushed down on Rap Caviar? Think about it. DJ Khaled, all of these new rap songs that come out every single week. You know that list gets shifted around. You should be proud of the fact that we getting added to more playlists daily and like almost weekly. We getting added to new playlists. The playlisting is there. We don't have nothing to be worried about. It's like, just make sure that you're doing your part. But if we've been wanting these things and praying for these things and they're finally here, let those things work and stop feeling over fucking whelmed and work. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what nobody say. Nope. If I could predict 4 weeks in a row that I'm going to make money without having to spend a certain amount of money every day to get that, I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to wait till week 5 and we're going to hit it with that punch to make sure for the weeks after that kind of secures everything after that. I'm telling you. And then this was the argument that some people were saying, Super Freaky Girl is a summer song. But I mean, we going into the fall. And I know that Nicki's like tweets where people say like, oh, the song of the summer or whatever the case may be. But people deemed it that. I don't think she put it out and said that this song is for the summer. She put it out and it's just a fun song. It's a sample like Anaconda. You could play Anaconda in the winter. Is it just a summer song? No. I really want to know what was the release date of Anaconda and when did the video come out? How long did, let me see. Let me do that real quick while I'm chit-chatting on the top of Manhattan. Let's do this. Anaconda release date. Release date. All right. 2014. The most awaited Anaconda song was released on August 4th, 2014. When was the video released? Anaconda music video. My friend wanted me to go to the liquor store. I don't like people who always want to drink vodka. Oh, it came out on 8/22. All right. Okay. So August 4th it came out. And then 8/22. So how long was that? Let's see how far. So August 4th, and then 2 weeks. So we had about 2 weeks. So that would be Monday. That might be no, I think we got past that point already, obviously, because it's the 27th. But so that came out. So that 1, 2. So maybe the 29th. I'm saying, but I don't think it's needed, y'all. I don't. We got everything working with us that we've been wanting for all of the singles. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I do think the only reason why this song is receiving, because one, it's a sample, it's viral, people love it. It's been proven. Like the last time I looked at the Shazams, it was like at 100,000. Then when I did it the other day, it was like at 256,000. Matter of fact, let me go get my phones because I was charging it. Let me go get my phone so I can see where the Shazams is. So let me throw this on real quick. I'm gonna come right back. Hold on.
Let's go. New Foxy Brown.
Come again.
Whole Brooklyn. Stand the fuck up.
Okay.
Let's get it on, nigga.
Come again. Come on.
DJ Absolute. Operation Lock.
don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. They don't like Gabby because he stay and cheater with a Chris White beat on. Stinking yacht, never mind the times he pays him no mind.
Sung after y'all. From the motherfucking top. New Foxy Brown. Of course they don't like me.
Yes.
DJ Absolute motherfucker.
Come again. Come on. Oh.
Young girl.
Okay.
Queens niggas.
But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. They don't like Gabby because he stay and cheater with a Chris White beater on. Stinking yacht, never mind the times he pays him no mind. Bit slow your roll. Fox got this rap shit under control. Which I touch turn gold, but I touch turn canary. Damn, this shit's scary. And my name speak the truth. Y'all can't fuck with homie. I'm the truth in that booth. I'm the beast in the lab. I'm a goon on the tune with a broom and a Marc Jacob bag. I'm Brooklyn zone, and no matter where the crib is, the borough is my motherfucking home. I'm BK's finest, and a fresh pair of ears, and still shout the designers.
Yo. Hold on. Let me get this person out of here that keep making these same comments over and over. Put you on the block list. So let me see how many Shazams Super Freaky Girl got. Let me see. You can lick it. You can ride it. You can. Let me Shazam it real quick. Hold on. All right, so it got 282. We almost to 300K. See what I'm saying? The other day I just checked it. It was like, I believe yesterday when I checked it, it was like 250. So that's 30,000. It's literally growing on its own. So shout out to the people who support supporting Super Freaky Girl. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you this, because I was saying to the people online yesterday, it was people who was just like, yo, make sure that you go to the Queen Radio Volume 1 album and make sure that you buy the Super Freaky Girl version. I feel like this, and there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe you don't know how to properly buy, but if that album didn't come up to $6.83 for you, that means that you didn't buy all of the songs like you said that you were supposed to, or you didn't do it. Because when I got to the Queen Radio Volume 1 album, I couldn't buy Super Freaky Girl. It said that I had already purchased it. It was so many. It was Super Freaky Girl. It was Do We Have a Problem? It was We Go Up, and it was Bussin'. All of those songs, I couldn't buy those songs again. So I don't know. I don't know if certain people were able to buy those songs. So maybe that being a new album. See, you got to think about it in this way too, from a marketing sense, right? So that album came out on Friday. So we got a whole 7 days reporting of that album. Within 2 to 3 days within 2 days of that album release, Nicki's gonna have a performance. So that's gonna also draw more streams in a Super Freaky Girl. People are gonna see that. People are gonna buy the album version of that from there, and they're gonna also be buying the other one. You know how it is when people start purchasing, you see different versions charting. So it's gonna still help the song. So yeah, that's gonna be dope. I think that will also promote the project. We should make sure that this video is successful. Yeah, it will be for sure. Her own bars rushing her. Exactly. Rushing her for what? Then the next minute you're gonna want something else. I'm telling you, you know how it goes. I never say this about content creators or people in general for that matter, but if you were picked up to be a part of Nicki's team, I wouldn't be surprised, because you know what the fuck you be talking about. I just have an opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But thank you for saying that. No shade, but Katy Perry and Nicki deserve Grammys before anybody. They've been running the game. Radio and charts. Don't at me. Yeah. See, a lot of people feel differently, but I feel like when Katy Perry started having her beef with Taylor Swift, I felt like that's when her career took a hit. So yeah. What time is it? Okay, so let's move on. What's up, Micheline? Don't forget, please make sure that you like this video. If you're here right now, please thumbs up. It's 200 people here. I should at least have 100 likes on this video, or dislikes, whatever. Make sure that you thumbs up the video though, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So VMAs tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Nicki's gonna perform. Hopefully, she performs Super Freaky Girl, so she don't got to put the video out for 4 more weeks and make y'all mad and like, Queen, where's the video? I hope this is what I hope Nicki do. Right? Of course, we want her to be online on that Monday and after celebrating and liking tweets and celebrating all of that. But I want her to go on a hiatus, like come Tuesday, Wednesday, and just go silent for like a week. Let the press play out and let the high come on. You know, she been performing and being quiet. She ain't even been really tweeting. She been retweeting and just saying stuff. She ain't really been in the mix because she got to focus. So, you know, anytime you do something that's like that requires a lot, I don't care what nobody say. I'm telling y'all that after that 1 week of Super Freaky Girl coming out and we did all of that buying and streaming and me waking up in the middle of the night hearing Super Freaky Girl and buying and doing all of that shit. Once that Friday came when the sales closed, oh, I fell back. Like I had to fall back for like 2 days. I fell back. I had to. I don't know. I don't know if it was before the Friday, but I had to. I think I had to fall back from the doing commentary. I had to because it just be overload. That shit is overload. You mean to tell me that Nicki, all of the shit that she's about to be doing, and all you don't think? Let me tell you this: we think that it's love that you're showing this person, this rush of love and everything. But I'm telling you that shit gets overwhelming sometimes, especially when you have to do so much and you're responsible for it. So trust me, within the next few days, Nicki gonna fall back for a little bit. I think she gonna fall back. We probably ain't gonna hear from her for like a day or so, like, or I don't know how long. But yeah, she already told us to enjoy the music. Right, right, right. Yes, please make sure that you like this video. Yeah, Katy Perry had beef with Taylor Swift. Remember, Taylor Swift had that song, "Cause we got bad blood, blood." Yeah, that was about Shorty. That was about Shorty in the Port Authority. Shorty in the Port Authority. So listen, let's move on to the Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott chit chat. So this is how I personally feel about Missy Elliott, right? So I've always said this for years, and people never understood me, and I could still be saying it on my channel too. All right, let me see. Nicki Missy Elliott. So I think Hip Hop DX did an article and they kind of like laid some things out because I don't feel like going to Missy's page. So let's bring up Hip Hop DX, even though we know they full of shit sometimes. So yeah, let's bring them up and let them, pre their wall for a little bit and see what them chat board. So Missy Elliott, matter of fact, let me make sure I hit my people up so they can go complete this task. Give me a second. Oh, my mom said, jackass. Give me a second. Do you want to go? Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. So Missy Elliott slammed by Nicki Minaj fans, stay in your bum ass place. So Missy Elliott has been catching the flack over a few of Nicki Minaj fans asking what seemed like an innocent question. So on Wednesday, August 24th, Missy took to Twitter to ask her followers what they thought the difference between a hit and a classic is. I have a question. Is there a difference between a hit and a classic record or no? She tweeted, and if so, what is the difference? So she put that tweet out, and then, I personally felt like it just seems like every time Nicki has something going on, Missy has to come out and say something. And I'm telling you, the root of that shit is that she's Little Kim's friend, and I think Little Kim feels burnt. I don't know. When she came home from prison, it was like, things weren't the same. She was kind of the it girl, but I felt like she lost a lot of steam personally when it came to the naked truth. Like after that whole thing, it was just like I felt like the album didn't do what it was supposed to. She got a lot of press for going to prison, and I think the album did like 109 the first week. And back then, that's crazy. What was so crazy? Even though that was the pure sales era back then, I felt like Little Kim first week sales back then, it was like, damn, Kim did 109. It's like, I'm telling you, they be like 200,000 plus, or whatever. But yeah, she did like 109. I'm like, damn, and it was all of this promotion, the BET show, and all of that. So what I think it is that Missy, even personally, I felt like she's gotten so close to Foxy, but she would never be like kind of like friends with Foxy, because she Kim is her friend, and it's like that's who her loyalty is towards. And I think that kind of gets meshed in. To me, see, you don't understand it, because I felt like, listen, at the end of the day, Missy don't have to give no kudos to Nicki or anything like that. She doesn't have to. I think that it will be right, especially somebody in your respective career field. You should want to, like, organically, but she riding that damn Kim gravy train. I'm telling you, listen, Missy and Foxy is on a record together through SWV, and it's called Release Some Tension. But they don't really got no music together. I don't know how Foxy ended up on that record, but that should be kind of breaking my heart when I see like all of these 90s, like, how VH1 did that show and Missy was a part of it, and you like going in on the 90s, but it's just like, did y'all invite Foxy Brown? No. Or, what I'm saying? And it's like, even she went online and on Instagram and talked about it, people who messaged her and all of that, and was just like, why wasn't she a part of it? So it's like, to me, I feel like you will look at Missy, see a person who don't know how to think, who doesn't think deep, they'll look at Missy and be like, oh, she's successful, she's a hip-hop icon, and whatever the case may be. Back in the day, it's so funny, I used to say Missy is hip-hop, she's not a rapper, and people would not understand what I was saying. But no, yeah, you gotta know, because Missy wasn't rapping like a Foxy and a Kim. She had little cute lines here and there, but she wasn't like a rapper like that, like, and I think, yeah, she wasn't a rapper. I always said Missy is hip-hop. She's hip-hop, she's not a rapper. She got the whole hip hop persona. She got the clothes, the Adidas tracksuit. She got the look. She's very hip hop, but she's not a rapper. To me personally, she makes really good music though. Missy got a lot of songs that I like, but Missy has always been one of those people to me where I kind of like started saying this specific saying where I said that she's a successful hater. And a person who is successful and also a hater often will be overlooked, because you look at them like, oh my God, they're so successful. They have so many different things. Why would they be jealous? But you don't understand is that they still could be. And, in this situation, I just feel like, Missy, maybe she wanted more for Little Kim. How, the sad part about it is that they always want to give Little Kim her flowers and feel like she deserves so much more. And you don't realize she's getting it. She's out here. She's in, what, year 25 or a year, whatever of her career. How many years is Little Kim on? 96, 2006, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. She year 27. You're in year 27. You know what I'm saying? 27 years. And for you to still be able to get on stages and get checks and stuff like that, that's a blessing. I do think that you're getting your flowers, but why I keep wanting so much for her? But it's just like y'all don't mention Foxy. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So I just find, like, me personally, I find Missy to be fake. I remember I did get blocked by Missy also on Instagram, because Spice had just went to a Foxy Brown show, and she just came back and was performing with Foxy. I'm just a fan. Literally, I should have minded my business, but I felt like it was worthy for me to comment on it. Like, so Spice had posted this video, and she was just like, oh, I was just doing something with Foxy and all of this. That's what the post was about, right? So Missy commented on the post, like one of the first people who commented on it, and she was like, sis, I want to get in the studio. And I responded to her like, yo, you couldn't DM her that question? I'm like, you trying to be funny, because this post is about Foxy. Like, you trying to step on this post and make it about getting in the studio and working with her. Like, why couldn't you DM her? I didn't even curse her out. I did get blocked because of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then Spice had DM me, and she was like, you've been on my page. I see you supporting me all the time. But she was like, I don't like drama and stuff like that. But then Foxy had told me she ended up speaking to Spice about it. And she understood where I was coming from then. Yeah, come on. Why would you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my thing, right? I might not like a person, but I try not to do like this is let me say this, right? You can't control who a person talks to or anything like that, right? But you don't have to like come together on a person to just like on some evil shit. Like I try not to do spiteful shit like that. I might not like a person, but I don't do spiteful shit. Like, you know, if I know somebody and you know, whatever, like I just try not to do that because people then when somebody does that to you, to be honest with you, when you get to that point in life where I mean you don't even really care. Like you don't. If you're not like my immediate family, that shit don't really be impacting me. But so anyway, let's continue. So yeah. So Missy Elliott always has something to say surrounding Nicki Minaj indirectly, one fan wrote. I see her dirty spirit. It's been like that for years. Give it up, mama. Give it up, mama. You don't want that drama when niggas that llama. All right. So a second wrote, Missy is so miserable and messy. Bitch, don't let me get started. These old bitches really, oh shit. You know these fans be going in. Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Let's get this centered and focused. All right. Missy always has something to say surrounding Nicki indirectly, one fan wrote. I see her dirty spirit. It's been like that for years. Give it up, mama. See, you know what? I be feeling like that when you know what? I want to just highlight this comment. I feel like this person could have said a whole lot more and been ugly, but sometimes you gotta just be light and just leave, you know, because sometimes it's I know we be wanting to be funny, but I don't now I try to be more cognizant of trying to like offended people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could get your point across and be funny without offending a person. I feel like so I like that, but I also like when people be being messy too. But I don't know. It's a balance. So anyway, a second person wrote, Missy is so miserable and messy. Bitch, don't let me get started. These old bitches really mad and miserable. Go pay your rent and stay in your bum ass place with these old school and new school bitches make me sick. Nicki can't win either generation female rappers, you know, and I like that too because you pop in that real shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk that miserable, go pay your rent and stay in your bum ass place shit. And these new bitches make me sick. Yeah, talk that new bitches female rapper shit. Talk that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like when somebody be like, these new bitches. Anyway, not offending to, you know, not trying to offend women saying like bitches or whatever, but yeah. Nicki can't win from either generation of female rappers. One bar took an aim at Missy's chart history, calling her out for having never topped the Billboard chart as a solo artiste. While another suggested she asked Atlantic Records to buy her a hit like they did for Cardi. Oh, a bitch wants to be messy, a Nicki fan wrote. A hit you have yet to have? Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj is a hit. Classics are Moment for Life and Only an Itty Bitty Piggy, etc. You signed by Atlantic, right? Missy? Tell them to buy you a hit like they did for Cardi. Them niggas be hitting hard, too. Them niggas be hitting hard. They be hitting hard with the verbiage. You know it. Niggas ain't simple-minded. Yo, yeah. So many things be making sense when you know, the older you get. I remember we were going to the store and I didn't understand it as much when I was younger, but then it made sense. Like, you know, say you go in the store and you're trying to get something and you know, you have a question for one of the clerks and then you ask them a question and then they seem like they got an attitude. My mother would just be like, she's so damn simple. The fuck? Like, she's so simple. There's a lot of simple-minded people. Thought processes are simple. They don't know how to think deep. So when you say some shit, they think that you bugging and you should shut up and you shouldn't say nothing. And Cardi and Nicki is both winning. Why can't both of the ladies win? Because one of them ain't a motherfucking rapper and I'll never accept her. So stop writing that stupid-ass comment on my page telling me both of them is dead and both of this and that. I don't give a fuck. Stop saying that shit. I be thinking when people write these long-ass comments, they think they're going to change your mind. No, you're going to make me think more about what the fuck I think. Stop fucking with me and stop trying to do that shit. You'll never make me like Cardi. It'll never happen. It never will. No, just from an ethics point, it won't happen. So stop trying to force it like, oh, both of these. And I'm firm on that. I will not turn around 30 years later and be like, you know what? I really liked her. No, I don't. No. If I know when I don't like somebody, you know how, like, I'm telling you, back in the day, I was so foxy and I liked Kim and I liked Remy. When a Mills album came out, I used to talk mad shit to my friend, like, how y'all buy that album? I put it on bootleg. I ain't gonna front. I ain't spend the money. My friend, she used to like the Mill song. I'm gonna tell your girlfriend that tell your secrets. I promise you, last year during the pandemic, or maybe a year and a half ago, I was in the house cooped up and I said, let me play a Mills album. I think I had a Tidal subscription at the time because I was streaming on multiple platforms. That's around when Say So was out. So Say So era, right? So I played that a Mills album. I stopped that shit probably like halfway through. I hit my friend up like, you got to realize this was when the Mills, Google the year when the Mills album came out. I hit her up. I said, this album is terrible. How did you like it? She started laughing like, oh my God, you're crazy. She's like, yeah, it was terrible. That album was terrible. Terrible. Tear, not terrible. Terrible is terrible, like crying. It is that album is terrible, even with Beyonce on it. Don't think I need you because the rent is due. You could get out of here, baby, because I got it. That shit was whack. Them I like it, don't gas it, gutter. Money in the mill, one cheap, one water. She tried to be Foxy, and that's why Foxy told Jay-Z, how the fuck you have a Doja? How the fuck you have a soldier and replace it with a Doja? Huh? How the fuck you have a soldier and replace it with a Doja? Yeah, that's when they was on that beef shit. So anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, they said that funny shit. Missy so miserable and messy, bitch. Don't let me get started. These old bitches really mad and miserable. Go pay your rent and stay in your bum ass place. These old school noobs bitches make me sick. Nicki can't win for either generation. So yeah, Missy said that. And then that we read that already. So Missy is one of the most prolific rappers of all time, but has yet to reach number one on the Hot 100. Why they don't say that to her? You know what I'm saying? Elliot has had 5 top 10 singles: "Hot Boys," "Get Your Freak On," "Gossip Folks," "Lose Control," and her highest charting song, which reached number, I don't know, but I loved "Hot Boys." That beat go hard. Yeah, "Get Your Freak On." That was a good song. But I'm being honest with you. Me as a fan, and this is what makes each and every one of our profiles different. I love hip hop and I love rap. I love Common. I like different people in hip hop. I've never purchased a Missy Elliott album. I can say that firmly. The only time I purchased it, and you might see it in my iTunes, I promise you, is back when she did the Super Bowl. You got to realize this VMA, I'm not going to say the VMAs viewership wise, the Super Bowl gets a lot more views. But when Missy Elliott performed on the Super Bowl, she had said this thing on her Twitter. She was like, if all of her albums was discounted to like $3 or $4. And she said, if you buy my album, I'm going to follow you. So I ended up buying. I just said, let me buy it. You know, shit, the albums is discounted. I can get 3 albums for $15. That's a deal to me, to a person who's used to buying physical CDs. And that was years ago. You understand what I'm saying? When you see an album for $4.99, that's a meal deal. DJ Khaled, 110 first week meal deal. He had a meal deal. He had all of those heavy hitters on that album, and you sold that album for $5.99. Meal deal. That's a meal deal. So listen, yeah, I loved I like some of Missy's songs, but you would never, only on my iTunes, I've never owned any albums at all. So, and someone said, because you never topped the single chart. So then a number of Missy Elliott fans ran to the VA's artist aid, snapping back at the bars. Missy Elliott has never had a beef in her entire career, but Nicki Minaj fans are desperate for a problem, one Twitter user wrote. Firstly, Missy Elliott is quite literally your fave's fave. Actually, your fave's founder. So they saying that Missy is the fave's founder. And then someone said, I firmly believe that without Nicki Minaj, there would be no Cardi. But I also believe that without Missy Elliott, there would be no Nicki. Another fan tweeted, I don't know why people just can't be happy that we're witnessing greatness. Why pick a side? It's weird. When the person is obviously being shady and they got all these questions, why you ain't asked that same question when Cardi went #1 that week? But no, you want to send congratulations on your Twitter and all of that. So you won't congratulate Nicki in the name of fucking Little Kim. I'm telling you, Little Kim is the reason in the mix of this. She knows that Little Kim would be mad if she ever congratulated her. She really would be. And that's why I'm happy that Nicki responded the way that she did. The only reason she responded to Nicki is because that tweet, they both were mentioned in it, and they mentioned Missy Elliott. That's the only reason why. Let me see what my friend gonna do. Give me a moment. All right, let me finish up this article. So I firmly believe without Nicki Minaj, and we read that already, a third fan could not believe the slander coming from the barbs. Nicki Minaj depraved fan base. Imagine them calling us depraved and we just went #1 and we stay popular and popping and online all the time. Come on, you know that these people is crazy. What I want to start teaching y'all is when these people make these comments and you know that we not depraved, you know we not depraved, why would it even make sense to go and argue with that person? See, y'all don't be knowing y'all power. That shit low-key be funny to me. Nicki Minaj depraved fan base. You know we not depraved. The Missy Elliott, they tweeted, what did Minaj say on those records that made people as weird as they are? I'd really like to know. Missy did nothing wrong at all. It was a good question. Shut up. Shut your ass up. A few of Nicki's fans claim Missy doesn't have any hits, which caused Missy's fans to snap back, saying Missy Elliott doesn't have any hits or classics is proof that just because you're a stan Nicki Minaj does not mean you know hip hop. It do be a lot of these, and you know, you should still feel included because you do matter in the grand scheme of things. But Nicki has so many fans, but I can tell that a lot of them might be Caucasian and they do be saying some crazy shit. So I think, you know, shout out to the people who really respect and, you know, the contributions of all the women in hip hop, but we're still respecting all of their contributions. Missy is shady as fuck. She's shady as fuck, and you know that she was being shady. Why you asking all these questions? Why you ain't ask these questions during the week when Cardi got her #1? Huh? You ain't asked it then. Now this week you got all these questions. It's just like one thing after another. It's Missy Elliott, and then it's DJ Vlad saying that Nicki Minaj fans and compared to Little Kim fans, but Little Kim fans ain't buying no albums. It's like I don't understand. Like, why are y'all so mad? Y'all move the goalposts each and every time when it comes to Nicki. Y'all just mad that this woman mastered a way of being here 15 years later, still with fan bases, still people supporting, spending money, and showing up. You understand what I'm saying? The profile of a Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B fan is a streamer. They might buy some merch online, but coming to see you is that's a question. Megan's VCR tour sold out. I mean, it didn't really do anything. I felt like they swept that under the rug and just canceled it. It was like, hotties. She got that face shit going on. She tried to do that voice, but you know what? You got to have a little pitch, no matter if you got $1 in the voice. Hotties. Make everything sound good, and you sold 800 copies. Like, come on. So that means that all of that promo, let me tell you something, when you do all of this promotion and these interviews and stuff like that, that's supposed to make your sales high. It's like all of these things was pretentious. It's like, what was the point of all these interviews? And you sold 800 copies this week. I think it's worth conversing about. Nicki Minaj depraved, so please don't go harassing that person. You know that we not depraved, so just let them people be, you know what I'm saying? After Missy Elliott's question was taken out of context, the 4-time Grammy winner clarified her original tweet and responded to the hateful responses. Let me hit my people buck. I want tequila. I don't want no damn. I want tequila. I don't want vodka. Always want to drink some damn vodka. I like tequila. You know you wanna step my tequila, work from the Della, full and chinchilla, beat up the 750 Deluxe. And Cameron wrote that. You speed down the huts, break the cheese in the Dutch. I'm not the one you sleep with, the creep with. You want the freak chick, better go down the freak Nick. You got to hit me off. Buy this girl gifts, of course. Walk it with my what kind? How much is the vodka? Anyway, let's keep going. I love so many of y'all answers. She tweeted, this was a back and forth with my producer and friends over music. Is there a difference between classes and hits? And he said it's more preference. So y'all hell. She concluded a few of those shows would be hurtful, but understood this came from a positive place. So, and it was only a few weeks ago that Nicki Minaj praised Missy and credited her for with kicking down the door that led to her being announced as the Michael Jackson Vanguard Video Vanguard Award recipient at the forthcoming MTV VMAs. So Missy congratulated Nicki on the achievement, to which Nicki replied, mumbling and cackling, nah, oh my God, thank you, Missy. You kicked the door down. Nothing but love and respect for your iconic artistry. Missy Elliott was honored with the video Vanguard in 2019, becoming the first female rapper to achieve the feat. As Nicki noted, her creative vision behind classic videos such as Rain, Super Duper Fly, Work It made her an icon. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj and her husband Kid Fetty Zoo are still dealing with, oh my god, anyway. So on Wednesday, August 24th, a victim of a video of Miss Hill, that don't have nothing to do with what we talking about, a heavily edited, yeah, that don't have nothing to do. Let's keep going. So that's that. You see how they be trying to, like, these people know exactly what they doing, you know what I'm saying? Sit down, pan it, me no fi sit down, pan it, me boom flick and that's a bubble in a boom pan body. Sit down, pan it, me no fi sit down, pan it, me panty na dirty, so me catch pan body. Yeah. So shaking my head, they had to throw Kenny in, and you see Cindy, you see what I'm saying, Sin, you see what I'm saying? They trying to throw Kenny in there, they try to do that all the time when it comes to Nicki. It's like those people who they see you doing good and they want to remind you that you forgot to pay your rent a few months ago, and they put a notice on your door and they got to keep reminding you of it. The medium is 15. All right. I'm hungry. I want Papa those tonight too, because I want that fried shrimp and them chicken tenders, and I want that dirty rice and that broccolini, and I want that motherfucking martini. Let's see. I'm sure it's giving. Kenny's living his best life with the queen in there, blessing Papa Bear. Some white person wrote that. Hip Hop DX is full of. That's why I don't never trust that site. And you know what's so crazy? That's why I was like reading, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this about? I'm like, what? You got to have those type of internal things that go off of you. Like, what the hell is this? Because I ain't want to put that. Like, that's not what we're talking about at all. Damn. So anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. 265 people here. Please make sure that you thumbs up this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Let me know what you think about Missy Elliott. I feel like, watch out for the Missy Elliots in life. The people who you see them, they're so successful. I'm telling you, I ain't even gonna say I don't have a little bit. I have everything that I need right now. But I'm telling you, I'm very warm and welcoming to people, even if I feel like they're doing better than me, because I feel like you don't gotta front like. It's not hard to show love to people. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is that it will confuse you that where you'll see a person and they do really well in life and they do really well. And it's just like, they still jealous of people. It's like, why are you jealous of somebody? And you literally have everything that you need. You're great financially. And it's just like, you're still a jealous person. Nah, I don't understand. Like, even on my level, I still try to give back to people and help them out. And, try to be some sort of like, I believe with certain things in life, right? They've lied to you and told you that, this thing called like being humble. I feel like sometimes being humble keeps you small and you won't even be able to make it to that next level of greatness. I know I said the other day, I don't believe in being a clout chaser, but I believe there's something a little bit that lives in people who chase clout, who get noticed, they get in the right position. And maybe we don't know the cost that at which cost that they got into those positions, but you don't be mad at those people who get noticed. What are you doing to get noticed? What is your shtick, whatever that is? Don't be mad at those people. Sometimes we get mad at the clout chasers, but then they end up going viral, and then maybe they could start their business and maybe they can master and really maximize off their moment. Some people maximize off their moments in the best way. Can be mad at them. Some people just can go viral. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to think about it like, shit, why you can't go viral? Or, that's why, like, when I be talking about, like, I remember before when this was way before I used to do commentary, right? And I was one of those people who used to complain when it would be people hating on Nicki on YouTube, and I'd be like, oh, they hating on Nicki, they hating. And I'm just like, I would be talking shit and telling people like, so why don't you do this or why don't you do that? And it's like, no, nigga, why don't you make a channel? It's like, even though I have a small channel, my commentary still reached the inquiry. It still reaches people. So it's like, I'm still fulfilling some sort of void or whatever in my own way. But yeah, those things that you want people to do, make sure that you're doing them yourself. Don't show up like that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm about to get up out of here because it's getting late. even though that pizza place do close at 10 o'clock and I do got some time, but that would be so good. See, I be lying to myself. I had that pizza last night and I was just like, oh, if I get this pizza, this will be it. Then I'll be ready to start my clean eating on Sunday. And then look, I want it tonight. No, but see, I had that already last night. Let's get this fried shrimp tonight. That'll be really good with that dirty rice. That's going to be so good with that bread and that salted butter. Yeah. So listen, see, I be forgetting too, also running my mouth. Please make sure that you support this channel, Cash App. You can also super chat the channel. I prefer Cash App, honestly. So just make sure that you support. If you appreciate the content, support the content creator. You know what I'm saying? Check my music out and all of that too. But yeah, send me love through the Cash App. I like the super chats, but yeah, Cash App, super chat, they take 40% out of it. And I don't think you will want, I don't think if you sent me $20, you wouldn't want somebody taking 40% of it. Would you? I know if I sent you $20, if I send people money, sometimes I always like, say you tell me something is $30, I always send like $32. I don't know why I do that. I always do it because I just want to cover the charges. Like, you know what it is when you get money back and it'd be like, damn, it already tapped into the funds. No, I don't want to wait the Tuesday to get the money. Transfer that shit instantly. Just send an extra $1 too. You know what I'm saying? That $1 or $2, when you think about it, them little $1 or $2, they add up when you keep doing it, but that shit ain't going to pay your rent. That little $1 or $2 is just a little $1 or $2, honestly. But sometimes people only got a little $1 or $2. So I guess it just depends on what situation you in. God bless you all, you know? And I wish the best for you all. You know what I'm saying? So listen, this is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I'm about to get up out of here. I hope y'all all have a blessed weekend. Be safe tonight. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself safe. Keep your eyes open. Always being suspicious of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. Make sure that you watch your kids. You communicate with your kids. You question your kids. You know what I'm saying? You know what I noticed? I think I told this story before. One of my friends, when we were younger, they didn't grow up around me, but they told me about this story. But you know, they ended up getting like assaulted or whatever, or I don't know if I think it is assaulted or whatever. But just check out the reason why they got assaulted. So they was playing, like she was playing with her friend, and they was like using a ball playing, and they threw it, and they broke a glass window. They broke a glass window of one of the neighbors. So she was so scared because her mother was so like, you know, having conversations about money and not having enough money. Was so mother was so strict, so they didn't have open communication. They didn't talk or anything like that. Like, you know, not like deep enough. Like, you know, she told me she spoke to her mother, but it wasn't like deep conversations. Like, you know, her mom was always busy. So she didn't want to bother her and say, Mom, you know, now you're going to have to take money out of whatever money you made and fix the person's window. So she said that she broke the guy's window. He came outside and he basically told her that, you know, come inside. She came inside, and she told him that if she told, so she was like 11 years old at this time. He told her, when, you know, this is an older man. I think he was like 20. She was like 11 and he was like 20 at the time, right? So she said that he told her that if she doesn't come in and do XYZ, that he's going to tell her mom or whatever, right? So she was so scared, you know, or whatever the case may be, that she didn't want her mom to be mad and have her mom to pay for something that this happened from when she was 11 years old to 14 years old. She was, you know, being assaulted by this older guy or whatever. And she said that it got crazy because he started telling her, like, during those years, like she said, it started when she was like 11 years old. He would tell her to come over there, come over there. She would go over there sometimes. And she said she got caught when she was like 14, and she got, you know, the neighbor seen her going, you know, leaving their house around time when she was supposed to be at school. And that's when they called the cops. And so she had ended up moving, you know, from her area when that happened. So yeah, that's crazy. So it's just like, can you imagine that, somebody trying to instill fear into your child or something? You know, I thought about that in my situation when I was playing outside with my friend. It was this random guy from this halfway house around the corner from my house. And I noticed that I noticed him watching us play. So he was already on my radar. So when he came up to me and he said that sexual shit to me, even though I was in 6th grade, I'm telling you, you might think I'm trying to be funny, but thank God for hip hop, because when he mentioned to me, could you imagine saying to a 6th grader, like, say you say blowjob to a 6th grader, right? You say that to somebody who's in sixth grade. I knew what that was because of hip hop from listening to it. I don't know how y'all minds work or how your mind worked growing up, but I learned certain shit through music. And then, when you hear certain things, you're like, what's a blowjob? And you're like, oh my God. When you're younger and you find out shit with your friends at school and certain shit like that. So it's like, I grew up in that era of that, looking up lyrics on the computer and shit like that, that type of time. So if somebody said that to me in sixth grade, could you imagine where somebody else could be in sixth grade and they could come, a grown man could approach them or woman and they just say something sexual and you don't even know what it is? My heart started racing. I ran right up them stairs to my aunt and that nigga he booked it. And we still showed up and wowed out with all of my family. Is like, nigga, what? Are you crazy? Like, come on. And you think I'm playing, but thank God for hip hop. Hip hop has taught me a lot of different things. I'm telling you, it really has, from the interviews to the music to the street language and the code and all that. I'm telling you, because imagine being in sixth grade and somebody comes up to you and be like, do you know? And he didn't, the thing is when I was young like that, he didn't ask me to do it to him. This is what he said to me. He said, do you know anything about a blowjob? I'm sitting on my steps, and he waited. He was really calculated with the way that he did it. Me and my friend was playing. I'm telling you, it was the beginning of the school year. He had on new sneakers. When people got new sneakers on and you step on somebody's sneakers, and they start chasing you. He was chasing me around the car for like 5 minutes. He got tired of not being able to catch me. I wasn't going to let him catch me because I didn't feel like play fighting, and I stepped on the sneakers. My friend kept chasing me around the car. He finally got tired and just went around the corner. I went to go sitting on my steps, and then within 3 minutes, so I think he was sitting across the street at the bus stop, because we had this bus stop across from where I used to live at. And I think he walked across the street and I kind of seen him through the bushes. And so he was just like, do you know anything about how you just gonna appear on a sixth grader and be like, do you know anything about a blowjob? My heart started racing. I said, hold up, I need to go upstairs. I remember I said verbatim, I said, hold up, I need to go upstairs. I have something in the oven. I ran up them stairs and got my aunt. We came down them stairs. That nigga started going up the street. I'm like, yeah, we about to get you later. Called the whole family. I had told you we had so many people out in front of that halfway house in the 90s. Don't play with me, nigga. This ain't one of those ones you're going to get over on. And thank God I knew what that was. So a lot of y'all be trying not to talk about sex and stuff with your kids. You want somebody else to teach it to them, or somebody else to say something to them and you don't know what it is? Nope. It's that time now. I'll be having those conversations with my niece. No. And I don't care if it's uncomfortable for them. I'll be saying it. I'll be like, no, this is exactly what it is. You play the game in school when you're young and not, and get washed up when you're in high school. I'll be telling them, you have your whole life to adventure and do things with your body and be able. But I said, you need to be of sound mind. Make sure that you're of sound mind yet. You don't even know yourself yet fully. I'm telling you, when you in 9th and 10th grade, you feel like you're on top of the world and you feel so grown. You're not grown. You got so much more growing to do. By the time you reach 18, you're going to look at your 15-year-old self like, damn, I grew. If you're trying to be progressive like that, but shit. Nah, you need those people in your life who keep it real with you and feed you those gems. No, listen, you got your whole life to have amazing sex and be intimate, but you need to make sure that you have sound mind and that you okay. Now, not by force, not by some nigga running around the school having sex with everybody and you was just a part of the numbers. And no. Be of sound mind and make sure that your moment when you have it is special for you too. Make sure that it goes down the way that you want it to go down in your head. I don't give a fuck what they told you. Anyway, this is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I'm definitely up out of here. What's up, Lil Keys Lounge? A sound mind, period. Yeah, do what you want to experience, but make sure that you're safe. But no, I make sure that I tell my nieces that if you're in 9th grade, it don't make no sense. Well, they're gonna be in 10th grade next year. I told my nieces that, no, you have your whole life to have to get into that. I be telling them live, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with this. Sometimes it's okay to live vicariously through people's stories. It is okay. Let them, be, it is what it is. Let them tell you their stories and shit like that. I knew people who was like that. Shit, mostly I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the girls who I knew, they kind of lost their virginity around either it was right after high school or in high school, and a lot of them it probably happened 12th grade or whatever the case may be. So I feel like that's kind of normal. I mean, nobody can put any limit or anything on whenever you lose it, but yeah. I would just say don't feel like you gotta rush it. There's no rush for it, really. It ain't. So anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. This is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. Have a safe evening. I'm up out of here. Peace.